Hello, everybody. Today we're going to take a look at another car. This just came in. I haven't opened it yet. It's called a Pouncer. It looks remarkably like an A-Cross. I have no idea how they're going to compare. I think I ordered an A-Cross. I've got four other cars, I guess, on their way to me to review. So stick around. If you find some use in this, give it a thumbs up, thumbs down, give me some comments, questions, share this with somebody, and let's see if we can learn a few things together. Okay, well, this side of the box shows this to be red, the other side shows it to be green, so I don't know what it is. Got a length of 389 millimeters, a width of 225, height is 170, wheelbase 246. The width of the wheelbase is 190. It comes with a 1500 milliamp 7.4 lithium ion battery. Ground clearance is 50 millimeters. The tire size is 32 by 20 by 55, and it weighs 1,226 grams. 2.4 gigahertz radio system, and in case I didn't say it, it's a 1/12 scale. So I'll see what they show on the back. Front and rear differentials. Got your wheels and basic layout. Got the horizontal shocks. I don't know if those are real shocks or just springs. I guess we'll see that in a little bit. And it says that I don't know if you can change the steering to the right and left. That's what it says, right? Left, right hand switch function. We'll see what that is in just a minute. So it says it has all metal differentials. Looks like a plastic servo. It doesn't say what the weight is on the servo. Anyway, there's the other color option. So I'll get my magic unboxing tool out and we will see what we have. Okay, I'm all done with my magic unboxing tool. And what we have is an owner's manual, a car, and there's not any oil in these shocks. So these may not be shocks, they may just be springs. I will figure that out and let you know. A lot of an articulation in the rear, pretty fair amount in the front also, so that's not bad. The comes with a couple extra pinion gears. There's a 22, a 24, and a 26, and there's two in the bag. So this is the 22, this is the 26. The 24 is on the car. For those of you that don't know, you can change whether the car's got a little bit more torque or whether it has a little bit more speed by changing these gears out. Comes with a spare tire, and it's actually a functional tire. Mounts on the back. The lights on this one are not real, they're just dummies, although it would be easy to retro a light kit into this. They've actually got holes and retainers. So there's probably somebody that offers a kit for this. And this manual actually is not bad as I glance through it here. A lot of it is Chinglish, but most of it is pretty usable. I'll show you the transmitter in a second. But it's got a lot of information. Well, that actually looks like the shocks would probably retain oil. Some of these they take the oil out because some shipping restriction, it makes it cheaper. I've received several things. I've got a 4,500 psi air compressor, and they use damping on the needle on the on the gauge manometer, and it uses mineral oil, or silicone. Anyway, they have to drain that before they ship it, and it makes it cheaper for them. But they've got a lot of assembly instructions, and they've got everything's labeled out pretty nicely here. Part numbers for the chassis, and so I would say this actually is one of the more usable manuals on these kind of cars that I've seen. Full list of all the part numbers with a picture makes it easier. So, and we'll set that aside. The radio itself, yeah, it's a typical plastic. One thing I find different, says open, that I'm not sure that's actual translation for off, but that's off and that's on. And it uses 3 AA's. So I'll put those in there later. I'm not going to drive this right now, at least in this video, because it's dark here and it's also 8 degrees. Plastic doesn't handle well in 8-degree weather. I don't handle well in 8-degree weather. So there's the radio. Comes with a balance charger that actually has a USA adapter on it. Now, that's something else I should probably bring up. Some of these cars that you import from China do not have a USA adapter, so you'll or USA plug, so you'll need an adapter to make these things work. And these are really cheap. I don't have any affiliate links or anything. I'll see if I can scrounge a couple of links to some place, at least to let you know what those things are, and you can pick some up somewhere. The battery, it's got a little retainer, and it looks like it's going to be easy to get to. There's as you can see, there's a lot of room, so you could actually put a larger battery in here. And this, I know I've talked about this in another video, but it's a good time to bring it up. This is, people are pretty familiar with this battery pack. It's a 1500 milliamp lithium ion, and this is what I was talking about in another video. This has 2 18650 batteries in it. So although we're starting to see a couple of cars show up that use a single cell 18650, if you rip this open, that's what's inside this, is 2 of these. They're just already wired together, and then they've got the balance charger circuit incorporated. So these have been around for a long time. The introduction of using them as individual cells is something new to the RC stuff. So take a look at the car. Everything, yeah, it's pretty much plastic. Everything, it's flexible though, so I think that it might not present a big problem. The one thing I see, it doesn't have dog bones. It's actually got little universal joints and a telescopic axle. So I don't know exactly how durable that'll be, but the parts on it are not going to be a lot of money. But you can see there's no lights in there. But on the back side, a 5mm LED will fit right into those. And I'm sure somebody offers that with a pre-wired harness that'll just plug into the receiver. And The body is plastic on this. It's actually screwed on, so it's got a little. I'd say it would be a little less convenient to get into the motor and some of the internal parts on this one than it would be on some of the others. The back drive shaft also is plastic, also uses universal joints. It's also telescopic. But the link arm on this gives it a lot of articulation. So it'll be a fun little car to tinker with when the weather warms up a little bit. I'll go out and give this one a drive, and I'll pull it apart a little more and see if I can learn anything interesting about it that I didn't include in this part. Find out where whether the shocks actually accept oil or not. It just makes the car awful bouncy. It's actually bouncing off of my desk, and I'm only dropping it from 5 or 6 inches. That'll change the handling characteristics quite a bit if it will in fact accept oil in the shocks. So all of this said, I'm going to go ahead and probably wrap this video up. It's too cold to go outside right now, and I can't think of anything else that I need to point out. Think I included that it's got a lug wrench in here for the hexes on the wheels and things like that, and an Allen wrench. And it's got a couple of extra body clips on there. So sorry if that plastic is too rattly. I don't know. This is a different headset, so I don't know what it's picking up. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up for right now and probably try to post this, and then when I can drive it, I'll do another review. Okay, I'm going to take this down and start over. Okay, I'm going to wrap this up for now, and it's way too cold outside. It's dark anyway, so I'll run this maybe tomorrow. We're only going to hit a high of 22 degrees here. One last thing, this came in today. I don't know what it is other than it's an RC car that came in from China. So next day or two, I'm going to try to get started, find out what it is, and get started on a review. So, hey, everybody, thanks for listening, hanging around. I'll try to drive this thing a little bit tomorrow. If I forgot anything, I'll try to include that in the video when I drive the car. So everybody have a great night, great day, whatever time zone you're in, whatever location you're in. Please subscribe, hit the link, thumbs up, thumbs down, share it with somebody, and I'll catch everybody next time.